Hello, everyone, and welcome to Divorce Heroes, where we talk about divorce and the life after from a man's perspective. Today, we're going to be following up on episode two. This is part two of two, what to do when it's over. I'm joined with my really good friend, the victorious one.
Yes, the victorious one.
So, we're going to keep going. This is episode three. Actually, it's episode two.
It's still part two, yeah.
Part two
Of two.
of two. A lot of numbers in there. I failed math.
Yeah. Well, because there's a lot of information, dude.
It's a lot of information.
Fly by, and we did fly by it the first time around, and we had to come back and say, you know what? No, we're not doing it justice because, you didn't fly by the information when I came to you.
Right.
You took a lot of, what we're giving you in these 30, 40 minutes, he had like a 4-hour talk with me. So, we can't do 4 hours on here.
We could, but then people would fall asleep.
If you guys want to pay, start subscribing, no, but so there's a lot of information that we have to break it down. We can't just be like boom, 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 boom. No, it has subcategories, and we have to make sure you guys understand what's going on because I didn't.
And in the future, I think we're gonna have to come back and then take every category on its own and kind of really elaborate and dissect it a little bit more because it is a lot of information to be put on a quick 30-minute show. So we're gonna get right into it.
First of all, hopefully you guys caught the last episode, so you got those parts.
Yeah, you need to listen to episode 2, 1 of 2, and then come to this one.
Yeah. So on this one, we're gonna continue the list. And the first one on there is what? Do not show weakness, homie.
You can't show weakness, fellas. You cannot cry in front of her. Don't beg her.
Don't be a lame.
Yeah, man, that's tough.
Or a leva. Remember that? Don't be a leva, homie. It's hard. It's hard because, look, as men, we do have emotions.
We have emotions.
Even though we shut them down and we stick them deep down, down, down. But I can personally tell you, the minute you start being weak, and when I mean weak, bro, you start kind of kissing ass and trying to make things right, she's going to laugh in your face.
She's going to laugh in your face and she's going to detest you.
Yeah, she's going to detest you.
And it just doesn't do you any favors, man. You got to think women are not programmed to be attracted to vulnerability or weakness.
They want the hunter with the big beat and the big club, and
they want the lion with the big mane that struts all sexy and roars that you could hear a mile away, right? They don't want the little kitty.
You guys watch Lion King? Nobody wanted to mess with Scar. None of the lions want to put it down with Scar. So be Mufasa, homie.
You have to stand your ground. Don't show weakness. So you're gonna feel like crying. You're gonna feel like you just want to let it all out. But she's not gonna show any compassion.
I think the best thing to do, bros, honestly, if you want to be cordial, and if you guys listen to the last part, the part of being cordial, wish her the best.
Wish her the best.
Even if you're being a lying piece of, just wish her the best, bro. It's going to burn her more than you saying, oh, you dumb bee, you dumbass. And
right.
Just wish her, hey, you know what? It was a good run. Too bad it didn't work out.
Exactly. And you just have to take that loss, lick your wounds, walk away, and then start working on yourself. Continue working on yourself. You want to get new hobbies. You want to get into the groove of stuff. But before you do that, let's go back and talk about social media.
Oh my God, you thought your ex mother-in-law was enemy? That's your enemy. Social media.
Let me tell you something, fellas. Anything you post can and will be used against you in the divorce court of law. I promise you. Stay off social media when it comes to you partying it up, when it comes to maybe you just going to a concert. Just stay off of it.
I'm going to tell you, it's not even that, bro. It's whatever's perceived.
Exactly.
You can be doing, giving back to the community, helping out the homeless.
Right, because you feed the homeless, right?
Yeah, I do that, and I had my kids with me, but because there was a certain type of people,
right, certain group of individuals that have a bad.
Oh my God, yeah. It was used against me. I'm putting my kids in danger. So they're feeding the homeless. They're learning to give back. They're learning what it is to give to others.
It's a good deed, but
that's all fine and dandy. But why are they around these kind of people?
Exactly. And that's why you want to stay off social media. You don't want to expose yourself. Go private. If you want to post something, and a lot of us do because we want to let the world know, like, hey, I'm okay. Post yourself, maybe going on a bike ride or hiking, going to the beach. Just something simple that shows that you're being active, that you're okay. Hey, he looks well. He looks like he has everything under control. But don't post yourself really drunk and
No.
and taking shots upside down at a bar. And
my lowest point was when I had Memo Mayonnaise redo Mentirosa talking shit about my ex. I was like, it was cool when it happened, but now looking back, like that shit, I probably shouldn't have done that.
Ain't got nobody.
He actually
baby.
did a freestyle talking smack.
Yeah, that's funny.
It is funny.
Did you record it and post it?
Yeah, it was posted. I was like, tag. If you know her, tag her.
Oh my
Don't
God.
do it. Look, guys,
Don't do that.
Don't be me. I'm
Don't
telling
do
you
that,
what not
guys.
to do because it doesn't work. It does not work. It will go against you. Not only that, if she's vindictive, she'll show your kids if you have kids.
She will show your kids. Other people that are around you that took sides that are on your social media and pretend to be your friends.
They'll
screen
record.
Send it right to her.
There's so many things they can do now.
And now you're in front of a judge, and these videos are being played, and what are you gonna say? Well, no, that got taken out of context. They don't care.
They don't care.
They don't care. So be very, very mindful of what you post and how you post yourself.
Respect yourself.
Respect yourself.
Just anything you wouldn't want your mom to see you doing on social media,
Yeah.
I would say don't post it.
Yeah, and don't talk bad about her either, because that's gonna get back to her.
It
Don't have a famous rapper from the '90s remake a song about her.
Yeah, it got back to her. I was doing memes. I think I did a meme where it was like, would you rather get back with your ex or go to prison? And then it's like I did a locked up song, and the next scene is a picture of me in prison, and she literally sent me a DM thinking she was supposedly sending her homegirl a DM.
Right.
Said this fat motherfucker thinks he's funny, trying to say F him and F that. It's stupid. He's lucky he was with me. I'm like, oh, you sent it to me, homegirl. She's like, well, F you too. Look, they're either stalking you or someone's stalking for them. So, guys, I don't care how protected or how you think it's, oh, she's not going to see it. She will see it. He will see it. Her ex will see it. I mean, her new vato will see it. And he's trying to get into good graces. So he'll like, look what you posted.
Yeah. Yeah, you just don't want that, because especially if you have kids, at the end of the day, that is the mother of your children.
What you can post is, like you said, you living life, bro.
Living life.
Showing the world, not just her, but the world that I'm good.
I'm good.
I'm good. Look, I'll tell you what. Look, if you live in the harbor area, go to San Pedro, go get yourself a Busy Bee sandwich, go for a hike at Trump Trail. You got the beach, you got the trails, you got the beautiful view. You're up in Palos Verdes. So it's scenic. You got squirrels. You got the golf course. People will think you're at a resort.
It's really nice up there.
It's really nice. There's so many things you could do. So many places.
And it's free.
And it's free.
Yeah, it's free. You don't have to spend a lot of money.
The sandwiches are $14, man. They went up.
The sandwiches are that's expensive.
I heard Busy Bee used to be like $2 a sandwich.
No way. Like in the 80s?
From the locals. Like
In the 90s?
90s, yeah.
Yeah.
2,
That's a good sandwich.
4, and then went to 10. Now they're at 14, 15.
You know what? We're plugging them, and we shouldn't, because they're not paying up yet.
Yeah, they're not going to pay. Don't pay their own kids. Anyway, so
That goes to work on yourself.
Yeah, work on yourself. So what does that mean for you? What did that mean for you?
Working on myself was starting to rediscover myself, because when you're with someone for a long time, you kind of start taking on their personality traits. So if you're outgoing, if you're an extrovert, and you kind of like enjoy doing things, and she's not so much, you kind of start taking on that personality a little bit. So when you start working on yourself, you start thinking like, hey, why did I stop doing this? Why did I stop, whatever, going to comedy clubs or going to concerts?
I can remember the day, bro. I remember one day, it was a family member's birthday, right? And you know me from a long time, so you know I'm a jokester. I like to laugh, joke around. And she literally told me, she's like, why do you have to be the center of attention? It's so annoying.
Right.
And I looked at her and I was like, this is my family. And she's like, even worse. And that got to me.
Oh, I bet.
And from there, I became that person that would go to the family parties, and now all my family thought I was conceited because I wouldn't engage like I used to.
Right.
So not only did me falló acá with her, but with my family too. It was just they thought I was conceited.
Yeah, what's going on here?
Yeah,
Why isn't he
it backfired on both ends, bro.
Right.
And it took a long time for me to rediscover.
You have to find yourself again, right? And how do you find yourself? You just do the things that make you happy. The small things that make you happy.
Think of baby you, like childlike you, whoever you were as a kid.
Right.
And go back to that. For me, I've always liked art, so I started drawing again. That led me to going to more galleries, being invited to do art shows, actually doing some pieces for some art shows and festivals. So not only am I doing what I love now, but I'm also networking.
And then you started doing that acting.
Yeah.
So you guys don't know the victorious one, Slick Vic here. He's
also seen on this season 1 and season 2. Not season 3 because they canceled it, but
no, he's an up and coming actor.
Yes.
A comedian, skit actor, all kinds.
I want to be a writer, podcaster.
Man, you do it all.
And now we're doing counseling.
now we're mentors.
No, but yeah, man. That will you'll be some. Did you guys? Okay, did you ever see that movie Yes Man with Jim Carrey?
I don't think so. I think I know the premise of it, but I don't.
You have to be a yes man. Say yes, even if you don't want to. I've noticed that I've always been a big planner, right? The schedule and it's in my scheduler and all this shit.
Right.
The minute you start living life kind of like more free, spontaneous, and I was just saying yes to certain things, certain events,
new adventures.
To where most of the time, like, oh well, no, I didn't prep for it, or it's 3 hours away. Bro,
right.
I just noticed that my life was getting better and better every time I said yes to like just spontaneous stuff. So like the art stuff, right? It started a whole new networking group of people that
you start meeting new people.
Man, like look at your art, wow, and then they start doing the same for you. And there's some fine ass chicks, fine ass artists, man. I'm telling you right now, fine chicks that paint. And you just start to network and start living life again. It's like adult high school.
Adult high school.
And now you don't have to worry about lying about drinking. So
go to the gym, guys. Start working out, man. Get your sexy back. If you had, those couple of extra pounds, try to get rid of them. Start. Going to the gym is just such a healthy thing.
And it's therapeutic.
Therapeutic. There's you get that anger out, you get emotions out, you start looking sexy. You get to see all these hot chicks.
Yeah.
And women, if you're going to the gym and you have a boyfriend, please don't dress provocatively. You're gonna put the guys in a bad situation, especially if the guy's there at the gym with you and he's on the other side lifting 400 pounds and you're over here with the little dumbbells.
That's why I always look down, bro.
Just don't look at anyone.
No. But the gym is a good one, yes. Not only, like you said, all those benefits, but just the endorphins you get out of it, right?
The endorphins, yeah.
It gives you a lot of energy. Like,
yeah,
if you're doing it right, you're gonna come out with more energy. And with that being said, we got the gym, we got hobbies,
new hobbies. Yeah, try new things out, right? Like if you always wanted to snowboard and a certain guy, or a buddy that says, "Hey man, I'm willing to go try it with you. Let's go fall on our butts a bunch of times. Hey, let's go." Let's check it out.
Salsa dancing.
You know what? That's a good exercise too.
Good exercise, and you'll meet some chicks.
And you get to meet some hotties, huh?
Yep, there's a good spot. I don't want to plug them because they're not paying us, but I'll tell you later. There's so many things. Don't just go on binges, bro. Don't start drinking. Don't start.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
That's gonna happen. You're gonna go on your drinking binges and that's all part of the depression, right? You bounce back through all of these stages. Sometimes you feel like you already made it on the other side, and then something drags you back in, right? Maybe it's a certain date or a birthday that comes up, a moment. Maybe you hear a song that drags you right back in, and then you start feeling bad again. But like I said, I promise you that your bad days are gonna become less and less, and your good days will become many.
Can't even listen to fucking Genuine. My whole life has changed now. I used to love that song, bro. And I can't listen to it. That was my wedding song. I hate it.
You hate it?
I hate it, bro. I was like, that is Sonora Dinamita.
That's Sonora Dinamita.
Because I had them at my wedding, bro. So
really?
Yes. So when I hear them, I start like ding 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 ding, ding and I fuck. Ugh, stop. But yeah, hobbies, new adventures like traveling, guys.
Traveling is
There's
a,
a page.
is a good one.
I'm gonna plug them because I think it's beneficial for men to know. It's called Passport Boys,
Passport. I heard about them.
bro.
I heard about
Don't
them.
settle for women in the U.S.
Those are the guys that travel to other countries, right?
Yes, and they have
I'll apply for
some
membership to Passport.
beautiful women out there, guys. Just wrap it up. But still, dude, you can visit so many countries and well, you did it right when you were
Yeah,
touring
yeah,
and all that, but
yeah. I still do it. I still try to get out of here as much as I can.
yeah,
Any chance I
just
get,
got
I,
into
tr-
that.
I try to go. I just figure why not.
I had a big fear of flying, bro.
I do too. That's why I have to take a couple shots before I get on the plane. I go to the bar. I take a couple shots. I say a couple prayers. I try to pray to every god I can think of. One of them has to work.
Who's backing me up?
Yeah, one of them has to hit, right? And I just go and I jump in the plane and we go and I look for new adventures and I try to. I've even traveled by myself.
Let's talk about that. I think that's important because when you're comfortable by yourself, bro, you're gonna be comfortable with anyone.
And that is something that it took me a long time to get to, but to be by yourself. Like I'm very comfortable by myself where I can go have dinner by myself. I can go anywhere that
And
I want.
think it starts with that. If you can go have dinner by yourself,
Yeah.
you're already setting the pace. Go to the movies by yourself.
Yeah. I haven't done that going to the movies by myself, but I could if
Yeah.
it wouldn't be an issue for me. But yeah, being able to be by yourself and being comfortable and not feel lonely when you're by yourself.
It's just that cliche, bro. If you love yourself,
If you love yourself, yeah.
you're gonna be able to love anyone else.
And you can't love anything unless you love yourself.
And that's like
That's
I
the
said,
truth.
we grew up not. To me, I didn't love myself.
Right.
Look, I got it from everyone. I got it from my parents. I got it from the homies. I got it, from other girls. We were always banging on each other, talking smack. They had like my flat top. My mom said I was fat. Like, so
I remember.
I had a flat top. I had one of the sharpest flat tops out there. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, damn, until I found out it wasn't cool and shit. But yeah, like we grew up, I think, not learning to love each other, like ourselves, because it was just like it was unheard of. But you know what? The generation before that didn't have that. My mom don't know how to love herself.
Exactly, and we have to learn how to be better than our parents, and then our kids be better than us, and we got to pass that along, right? On how to become better and improve ourselves.
And that's putting yourself first, putting yourself out there, making sure you cater to who you are.
Who you are,
because no one else is gonna do it.
No one's gonna do it. No one's gonna love you like you love yourself.
Yeah,
But
look at it this way, guys. When you see a girl who is like out there and she's just like she's so confident and she loves herself.
She does.
Most of the time.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're insecure. They just play it off good, but yeah, like that's attractive, right, to us. Like, damn,
right. It's the confidence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it works both ways, man. If a guy's like that, I don't care how ugly you are, dog. You put that alpha male.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely, yeah.
They're gonna be curious, like who's
the energy out there?
Who's this ugly fool with a big chest?
You know what's funny that you talk about that is when I first started trying to get back out there and kind of living my life, I remember telling my friends like, hey, I don't know what I'm off. Like I can't talk to girls. Mm-hmm. I think I'm coming off funny or something.
I know it's working,
and I'm not. It's not working. It's just not working, right? The formula isn't working. It was a confidence thing. And my buddies told me, it's like, bro, you're not the same guy. You look hurt.
It's like telling a joke the right way.
Right. They were like, you seem hurt and damaged right now. You're putting off that energy. And I really had to tell myself, I have to go through all the emotions. Yeah. Don't jump into something really quickly.
No. Not by all means.
Yeah.
Don't.
You're gonna want to when you know it's over. You're gonna want to go back out there. You're gonna want to start. Especially like if you've been married for a long time and you were faithful in your marriage, and now you're being told it's over. So it's like a pit bull that's been locked up in a cage. You're gonna come out and you're gonna try to sleep with every woman that you possibly can.
Or the opposite. 2.5 years, I was celibate. Nothing. I didn't go out.
Yeah. So you did the opposite.
I did the opposite.
Right.
But I learned so much about myself.
Exactly, and that's what you need to do is is learn about yourself. See, I didn't do that too much. I'm not saying I went out there and I took over the world either, right? But
just the region.
but I'm just saying is when I was trying to go out there,
Yeah.
I wasn't putting out the best version of me because I wasn't the best version of me. I was still hurt, right? And the energy wasn't the same. So I told myself, hey, I have to work on myself. I have to figure this out,
Right?
Because this isn't okay. I don't feel right walking around. And then you start rediscovering yourself. You start laughing again. You start being who you are again and telling jokes.
I think that's important, bro. The minute you can laugh at life again,
yeah,
you're already on your way to a better you.
To me, I saw my life turning around once the judge gave me custody of my children. I got 50% custody. That's when I felt a relief. Like, I'm no longer going to have to, wait to see when I can see my children. Now it's a set schedule. This is what we're doing. And then I was able to start growing again. Then I was able to start really focusing on things that make me a better person or make me happy with who I am inside, right? Once I did that, everything else just comes. You put out that energy, you just start living your life. And then men at our age, we're not young bucks anymore that are trying to go out there.
Quitter, dog. I'm turning over and I'm doing the fetal position and I want a peanut butter jelly sandwich.
So we're not out there trying to take over the world anymore and try to, get as many notches in our belt like we used to back when we were, kids. Now, hey, we're okay being alone. We're okay just having...
I'm going to be honest, conversation goes a long way for me.
Right.
Or it did, when I was on the dating scene, right? Which wasn't long because I got snatched up quick.
Yeah,
she saw it. She's like, hell yeah, this was fresh out.
She got herself a winner, huh?
But yeah, I think if you give out that energy, they're going to see it and you're going to feel it and you're going to be even more confident.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think it's just about being comfortable in your skin. It sounds so cliche, bro, because I heard it all my life.
It does.
Comfortable in your skin. If you're chubby, start working out. But rock it, homie. Like don't dress with skinny jeans if you can't pull it off. You know what I mean? But don't overstay. We're not in the 90s. Don't get the beyond baggy anchor blue pants either. Like, just learn to be comfortable.
Yeah.
Learn to be confident, and the rest will just kind of follow. But touching back on what you say, when you got custody of your kids, that's when things started kind of shifting, right?
That's when I remember, and I can pinpoint that my life changed for the right, went the right way for the better, right? That's when I can think back in retrospect, and it's hard for me because it's almost like everything is a blur. You really don't try to think too much into it because it kind of sometimes makes you feel a certain way, right? I mean, just doing the show, you and I have spoke how doing the show sometimes puts us in a situation. That's another thing I heard the feedback from people that say, dude, I had to stop listening to the show because you guys are talking so raw and real that it hurts.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry.
I think a lot of times we like you said, we just surpass these parts in our life, right? And we just keep pushing.
And we keep pushing forward.
We kind of forget about them. And then when you have a show like this, it reminds you, or you start coming up with memories that you forgot about.
Right.
I mean, it's part of life, bro.
It's part of life, and it's part of the grieving. It's part of moving forward and accepting,
it's a life lesson.
It's a life lesson.
Like somebody told me, take your L's, but make them a lesson, not a loss.
You learn more from losing than you do winning, and that's a fact.
Because I can tell you right now, I can see somebody else going through this. I know exactly what to tell them.
Yeah.
I know exactly what not to tell them.
Right.
And I know exactly what to look for. And if he's willing to follow these, what we're talking about, he's gonna be fine. And again, I'm sorry we say he because this is for two men that's been going through it, but this applies to women too. I know a handful of women that have gone through some very similar situations. And they have some really shitty husbands and baby daddies, right? And
we're not exonerating and saying that all men are great. Because we know there's pieces of crap men out there.
Yeah.
This is just from the man's perspective.
Yeah, I can't speak on a woman's, but I would love to have some of these women on the show.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, just my current girlfriend, she's a hustler, bro. I respect her not only because she's a very loving woman, but because she had to go through a bunch of drama and just shit, right?
And she's victorious.
She's victorious. She backs me up 100%. Bro,
And she got herself a victorious. Yeah.
I haven't had support like that, bro, ever in my life. That's sad.
But you know what? It's sad, but at the same time, it
feels good.
It feels good, yeah. And I feel good for you that you're able to say that, because that's a testament.
Remember I told you when I came, I'm not gonna date.
Yeah.
I don't want to F women. I'm just gonna be single the rest of my life. I don't want to. No, I got my hand. Forget it. I wasn't expecting to meet someone, right? And
but that's a beautiful thing that you have, because it goes to show to our divorcers, our listeners, hey, listen, it does get better.
It does get better.
You can find someone.
Go through these.
You do have to go through it.
Yeah, because if I was still in denial or depression, she wouldn't want me to. Like,
right.
Being with a guy is like always like Eeyore. Imagine dating Eeyore. I don't want to go out.
Nobody cares.
No, my ex is still. They don't want that, bro. They want to be like, you know what? Yeah, that's fucked up. Or we going to dinner tonight.
Exactly. Yeah.
Take charge. Acknowledge the bullshit, but take charge and move forward.
And it goes back to that confidence and that energy that you put out there, right? Because I definitely remember the you from right now is not the same you from
3-4 years ago.
And which,
because you met me like 2 years into my divorce.
Well, okay, so we keep saying met, but let's just say we reconnected.
Oh, we reconnected, yeah.
Right, because we've known each other since we were in elementary school.
Yeah.
Yeah, and which brings back the point about taking care of yourself when you're going through it. Remember, there is light at the end of the tunnel. This is going to be over. So you need to take care of the guy who comes out at the end of that tunnel.
Yes.
If you lose your job, if you find yourself in prison and you spiral out of control with drugs and alcohol and whatever it is, and you just stop caring, the guy that comes out at the end of the tunnel is going to come out with nothing. He's going to be broke. He's going to look back at you and say, what the hell did you do?
I'm getting my worst.
You're supposed to set me up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to take the ball from here. You went through the dark. Okay, and now you hand me over.
I'm going to redeem us.
And I'm going to get us back on top, right? But you need to leave him in a platform that he's able to do that, right? So, you're going to be sad and you're going to go through all your emotions, right? But take care of your job, right? Take care of yourself. Don't drink and drive. Don't start these habits, these vices with drugs and alcohol, and you just spiral out of control, right? Go through your emotions, set yourself up, because the guy that comes out at the end of the tunnel is going to look back at you, and the credit score is going to be decent or good or great. The job is going to be great, promotions or money in the bank. Everything is going to be set up for that person.
I think it's important you said that right now, bro, because a lot of guys, including me,
right,
we're not thinking that way, right?
You're not. You stop caring. That's the problem.
The job. Don't let a current situation affect your future situation, right? Don't let divorce or child support affect the fact that you can be greater later. So a lot of guys are like, "Fuck, I'm not doing that. I'm not going to work. I'm not going to do this." And then you become a bum for the next 5 to 10 years, and then sometimes it's hard to get back on track.
It is, and you missed all these opportunities that could have helped you, because this is going to be over, guys. This is temporary.
That's the key word, bro. I want all the furniture like Pee-wee's Playhouse. The word is temporary, guys.
It's temporary, and when this ends, the you of the future needs the you of the present, the you that's going through all this darkness, to leave him set up so that he can continue to take you to the next step.
That's a baton on me.
Right? Don't dig yourself in a hole so deep that when you come out on the other side of the tunnel, you're lost. Because what are you going to do then?
We get it, guys. We get it. It's unfair. It seems like it's never going to end. Why does she get this and I get this? Trust me, I'm going through it now, right? But I'm not going to let this current situation affect what's going to be better for me later, and
absolutely.
If I do that, then I'm setting myself up for disaster later on.
Right.
And I'm not no fucking spring chicken. I'm up in age. I had to dye my beard this weekend.
It looks pretty good.
I think it's a little too dark, but it'll fade away. Yeah, guys, you really have to invest in yourself. Future you. That's what you have to do. Invest in your future you, but do it in a way where she doesn't really know. Yeah,
try to be private.
Try to be private, but do it in a way where she doesn't know your next move. just you, and if you have a significant other, cool, or but
The
the
tight group
more
of friends.
info you give to everyone, and at the beginning, I was like that. I was talking to everyone about my issue, right? Because
Right.
you want to let it know.
Right.
You want it to be, oh, this and that. Oh, she's a bitch. Oh, this, that. And then you realize not everyone has a great intention for you. Not everyone wants to hear you out to help you. They just
Right.
want the cheese man. And like I said, I think I said it before. I'm going to say it again. I found out I had group chats making fun of my situation.
Making fun of your
the
situation.
same dudes I was, coming to for help were making fun of it.
Right.
Now they had ammo on this side from her perspective, and they had ammo on my side from my perspective, and they were just like being little spies, sending shit back and forth. So, I commend that one homie that felt bad.
And told you.
His conscience got to him, and he's like, bro, I don't know how to tell you this. They're making fun of you.
Yeah,
There's a group
that's
chat, and then look, here it is. Here's a screenshot. I'm like, oh shit. And after that, I started getting more and more hit up by other dudes, guys at work.
Right.
Hey, why is this dude talking about this? Why? So just be mindful. Like we've covered a lot in this second episode. We had to do a 2-part, because
2-part. This is two.
I mean,
guys.
honestly, could have went 3 parts, but then the third part will start veering into something else. I think these are like the core things you need to look into, watch out for. I'll start doing. Like I said, focus on you, invest in you, and from all of these, though, I would say social media. Watch
Social
out.
media is a devil.
Like Bobby Boucher's mom says. So with
Social
that being
media
said,
can be good, but it can be very, very harmful to you. So, with that being said, guys, thank you for listening. I am the Divorce Hero, joined here with the victorious one, Slick Vic.
Yes, sir.
Follow us on Instagram. Reach out to us if you have any questions.
Leave comments on the videos. If you guys that's the platform for you guys to express yourself. All right. Just don't do it in a way where we're gonna get flagged. Just keep it very respectful.
Keep it respectful, guys. This is to try to help everyone. Remember, no matter what, remember this. There is light at the end of the tunnel. This will be over. This is temporary. All right, fellas. Thank you for listening. Till next time.